On any given weekend in the Finger Lakes, hundreds of musicians are out there working, playing weddings, nightclubs, large outdoor events in the summer, even private parties. Yes, you can hire them. But who are these guys and what are they up to? That's what we're about to find out. This is Finger Lakes Live. Welcome once again to Finger Lakes Live right here on the wall, 99.3, 96.3. I'm your host, Rockin' Rich Stevens. It's all about local music made right here in the Finger Lakes. And holy smokes, it's October. Wow. But even bigger than that, this is show 100. For 100 weeks, been bringing you local music on your local radio station. Man, it's a beautiful thing. And some of that beautiful music has come from Ted Rosedale from Ithaca. Here's Ted Rosedale right now on Finger Lakes Live. Man, love this song, all about the radio.
In my chair, dreaming of a time, visioning colors of freakish design, collecting all schemes one might confess, hopelessly wanting to rise to first place. The radio's blasting away with some beautiful fragrant surprise. The mystery's drowning today as the tears pour out from your eyes. Beside you, happiness was clear. With your head out the window, you try to endear and hide all the fear as we might come close to your home. And they try to explain all the noise they can smell. It grows with somebody else. And they are what they say, and they bury their grave as they seamlessly know. I slipped and fell asleep, I nearly clipped my head, refraining from looking into the wall again. I managed to keep my eyes from rolling back, I'm just still waiting for the radio's blasting away with some beautiful fragrant surprise. The mystery's drowning today as the tears pour out from your eyes. Beside you, happiness was clear. With your head out the window, you try to endear and hide all the fear as we might come close to your home. And they try to explain all the noise they can smell. It grows with somebody else. And they are what they say, and they bury their grave as they seamlessly know. out the window, you try to endear and hide all the fear as we might come close to your home. And they try to explain all the noise they can smell. It grows with somebody else, and they are what they say, and they bury their grave as they seamlessly know.
Bob and Tom in the morning, classic rock all day. This is The Wall, 99.3, 96.3. You're listening to Finger Lakes Live.
Jotting down what I dream of, extravagant thoughts don't wake me up. I think of a great universe that night. Drop me on down the neighborhood, surprise me with a rubber duck. I floated on air and everything will be alright. Alright. I think of many things, so many things. I drink some drinks, yet other nights I sleep with other girls. But when it is you hear me say, don't taste that shit, you'll blow away. Your mind meanders and everything is fine. Alright. Up in a blanket, I couldn't ask for anything more. Tell me that you really love me, I'd probably take it down to the shore. Maybe buy me some chocolate, and that would be all. Thought of me, your tiny dreams are now my schemes. I locked you up and asked you for a bit more. What you see, I just might be. It's right beneath is my plea. To ask for nothing else would be a chore. Alright. Up in a blanket, I couldn't ask for anything more. Tell me that you really love me, I'd probably take it down to the shore. Maybe buy me some chocolate, and that would be alright. Ask for anything more. Tell me that you really love me, I'd probably take it down to the shore. Maybe buy me some chocolate, that would be alright.
Ted Rosedale on Finger Lakes Live. We're celebrating show 100. Last few weeks we've been doing the best of the best. So here's a question for you. If your band's from Nashville, how do you get local airplay in the Finger Lakes? Well, if you're born and raised in the Geneva area and you've got a kicking band in Nashville, you'll make it. Here's Delilah Y with Steve Smith from Geneva right now on Finger Lakes Live.
No need for me to hear what she says. It ain't her smile.
from Nashville. That is Delilah Y, which includes guitarist from Geneva, Steve Smith. All right, spin the map around, throw the dart. We're looking for the best of the best. Oh, this is going to take a while. The dart has landed in Rochester. The amount of music I have from the Rochester market is incredible. We're going to touch on the best of the best, though. Oh, here's Blue Jimmy on Fingerlakes Live. Good stuff.
We're myself alone. I got my freedom, baby, but to spend my time without you, what good is it for? I'd rather see were you here next to me. I think you're lovely, girl. I wanna see how happy we can be. No, now and then I find out my friends aren't quite enough for me. I need somebody more than they can be. And you got such style and your sweet, sweet smile, and that's enough for me to wanna be with you and know you ought to be with me. Stop being alone. Time keeps rolling on. It ain't forever, baby. And one more day without you is one more gone. So look high in the trees and deep down in the seas. Look the whole world over, won't never find a man like me. I wish some way there was more I could say to make you turn around and look at me and put down your bags and stay. 'Cause you got such style and your sweet, sweet smile, and that's enough for me to wanna be with you and know you ought to be with me. Said I know you ought to be with me. It's easy to see, babe, I know you ought to be with me. Keep on telling you like it is, and you be right. Got a sweet, sweet smile, ought to be with me. I know it's real, know you ought to be with me. Say my baby, say my love. Come on, say it with me. Know you ought to be with me. Yeah, baby. Come on home, baby. I know you ought to be with me.
From Rochester, that's Blue Jimmy on Fingerlakes Live. Got some great stuff by them, but there's so much music in the Rochester market that is really good. Well, we're going to keep it down to just one song per band, and we'll take it from there. All right, coming up, we'll talk to Mike from Area Records and Music, Seneca Street, downtown Geneva, see what's coming up new on DVD and CD that you can get right there in Geneva at prices that blow away the big box stores, and what's coming up at Susie's Tavern. They've added something, guys. Not 3 nights of live entertainment. Let's make that 4 nights of live entertainment every week. Not too many clubs even think about doing that. It's every week. Now, at Susie's Tavern, West Genesee Street in Auburn. We'll see what's coming up next week. Man, 4 bands, sometimes 2 per night. That's a lot of bands. Where's my pencil? Anyway, that's coming up on Finger Lakes Live, along with some updates on my short bus project, my side project short bus, hitting the road this fall. As promised, I'll tell you where that is going to happen. That's coming up on Finger Lakes Live, right here on the wall. Welcome back to Finger Lakes Live, right here on the wall, 99.3, 96.3. I'm your host, Rockin' Rich Stevens, and it's all about local music made right here in the Finger Lakes. And we're taking a look at the city of Rochester. This is show number 100. And oh, I'm so proud to bring you a double shot of this group right here.
Hi, this is Greg Walker from Duke Jupiter. You're listening to Finger Lakes Live with Rockin' Rich on the wall, 99.3, and now in Ithaca at 96.3.
Sometimes you're such an angel, sometimes you're just a brat. Oh, baby, you're driving me crazy. Going out of my mind, loving you like I do. I'm moving out of my mind, loving you like I do. See you drove a car into the swimming pool again. The baby's running down the street, your mother's moving in. Come on, baby. Oh, honey, you're driving me crazy. Out of my mind, loving you like I do. I'm going out of my mind, loving you like I do. Come on, baby. Now listen, baby. I know you're staying out all night and carrying on like you do. That's all right. There's only one thing we need to talk about. Now listen, honey, listen, quiet. Now listen, baby. I see you got the stereo as loud as it can go. The pictures falling off the wall, the neighbors on the phone. Oh, baby, driving me crazy. Moving out of my mind, loving you like I do. I'm moving my mind, loving you like I do. Give me a break. Moving out of my mind. I'm moving out of my mind, yeah. I'm serious. Yeah, baby. I joined a rock and roll band. I joined a rock and roll band. But don't get me wrong, there ain't no fun in games. And sometimes you wonder you're gonna go insane. I get my guitar into my hand. I make a hell of a noise. I make you shake it till you just can't stand it. I joined a rock and roll band. I joined a rock and roll band. It gets so tired and bored every day. I'm messed up and confused. I joined a rock and roll band. I joined a rock and roll band. Yes, I did. I joined a rock and roll band. I joined a rock and roll band. You know they took my car, they took my home. The love of my life has been a long time gone, but I don't care as long as I can play. Because this rock and roll is gonna keep us all alive someday. I joined a rock and roll band. I joined a rock and roll band. Sure did. I joined a rock and roll band. I joined a rock and roll band. I gotta hit the bus. I'll get on the road to Detroit. I'm gonna play that rock and roll tonight. We're gonna shake it all up tonight. Indianapolis bell chimes. I'll take a highway back into the night. Red-eyed and sleepless in that St. Louis morning. We're gonna shake it up in this Mississippi River town. We're gonna shake it up in St. Louis. We're gonna shake it up down in Kansas City. We're gonna shake it up down in Memphis town. We're gonna shake it up in Miami. We're gonna shake it up back in Denver. We're gonna shake it up in LA town. We're gonna shake it up back in New York. We're gonna shake it up back in Boston. Shake it up north and south, coast to coast, coast to coast.
From Rochester, a double shot of Duke Jupiter right here on Fingerlakes Live. All right, stick around. We're going to check in with Joe from Susie's Tavern and see what's coming up with 4 great nights of entertainment each week. Oh, can't wait to see what's coming. All right, before we talk to Joe, how about another Rochester great band currently in the studio recording another LP? Here's D-Drive right now on Fingerlakes Live.
I wanted a world of only dreams.
Should've known better than doing that. He had a big black car and a leather cap, and a little more underneath the hood than he used to. Something inside you tells a tale of a love-struck boy that's bound to fail, and I really don't see the point like I used to. Well, I don't really take everything I want, and I don't really want everything I need, but it seems to be what everyone gets used to. Well, I keep on hearing people's lies, and I just can't seem to sympathize with what they're all about, but I need to. I'm gonna stay in the middle. I'm gonna find that riddle. Don't need no dribble. I'm gonna stay in the middle. I see things in black and white, but they never ever seem quite right, and that's just the way it is, and I deal. And it's just the way the cards are dealt, though it's nothing more and nothing felt, but it seems to keep me he's zipping round this wheel. Well, it's easy come and easy go in a world that we don't really know, and sometimes I don't believe that we feel. It's something more and something less, although sometimes I must confess it's really not one hell of a deal. I'm going straight up the middle. I'm gonna find that riddle. Don't need no dribble. I'm going straight up the middle. Straight up the middle. Straight up the
From Rochester, that is D-Drive right here on Finger Lakes Live. Finger Lakes Live is brought to you by Susie's Tavern, West Genesee Street in Auburn. A ton of parking, but more importantly, 4 nights of live music every week. And on the phone, we got Joe from Susie's. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Rich, how are you, buddy?
Not too bad, not too bad. You got a great lineup coming up again, don't you?
Oh, man, we're busy next week. We got, or this week, I should say. I get ahead of myself sometimes. Yeah, we have a busy week. We're officially kicking off our 4 nights of live music. Wednesday night, we have The Righteous Connection with Jeff and Sean from Stone Soul. Thursday night, we have Just Joe, who is a former lead singer for Brand New Sin, plays in a band called A-List, and writes his own music.
Good stuff.
Be a good night, and then Saturday we have Under the Gun. But let me check my book here for a minute, because for some reason I'm lost for words and can't remember the band for Friday night.
Okay, while you do that, I'll talk about Under the Gun, because Under the Gun, one of the more requested bands that we get on Finger Lakes Live, and they also do a cover, and I'm big on doing the covers to keep the crowd involved, of the Orleans classic Still the One, and a great job at that. Yep.
And they're a very popular band in Central New York, and they do a lot of big shows at a lot of big places, and I'm glad I can have them come to Auburn, and it'll be a good show at Under the Gun every time. And Friday night, I just looked it up here, we got Ryan Coughlin playing, and then we also have Disorderly Conduct, so it's a twin bill. That's why I couldn't remember.
So let's recap. Wednesday night you have
Righteous Connection with Jeff and Sean from Stone Soul.
Thursday
night we have Just Joe. Friday night is Ryan Coughlin with Disorderly Conduct. And Saturday we end the week with Under the Gun. How much better than that can you get?
You can't get much better. And actually, what I'll do is I'll play some Under the Gun next right here on Finger Lakes Live.
Yeah, and just to note that Wednesday and Thursdays all acoustical shows, so it's not like the loud bands and the big bands that we normally have on the weekend. It's just a side project from different bands, and it's a good time.
Absolutely, and it's a nice change. It's a good way to mix it up. You've got acoustic on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You rock and roll.
That's it.
All right, buddy. Susie's Tavern, West Genesee Street in Auburn, the home of live music, 4 nights a week. Nobody is doing that. Thanks, Joe.
You're welcome, Rich. See ya.
See ya. From Syracuse, that is Under the Gun, and I'm under the gun because Show 100 is in the books and I'm out of time. We'll talk to you right here next week. Fingerlakes Live is recorded, engineered, and produced in the Man Cave on beautiful Cayuga Lake. Special thanks to the Fingerlakes Radio Group and R&R Productions. Unauthorized duplication of this broadcast would be cool because these local bands want you to hear them. Support live music, and we'll see you right back here next week on Fingerlakes Live on the Wall 99.3 and now in Ithaca at 96.3.